Hey guys, CoolCheese here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. In today's video, we are going to be going over Bottom Tree Stormcaller. I know that sounds like a joke, but I am extremely excited to make this video. Earlier today, I thought it would be fun to bring back an old build with the Getaway Artist and pairing that with Bottom Tree Stormcaller. If you don't know, Bottom Tree Stormcaller got a slew of buffs this update. Arc Soul. Increased duration from 12 seconds to 13. That's not a major buff, but it's definitely nice. But they also increase the fire rate by 10%. This also applies to the Arc Soul that you generate from the Getaway Artists and is extremely helpful for shutting down special weapons. It's basically 10% more damage. Think about it that way. That is very powerful. Electrostatic Surge now increases sprint speed when allies are near. I don't know the exact numerical values, but one stack of this now feels like transversive steps. 2 stacks of this feels like transversive steps plus a lightweight weapon, and 3 feels like something I've never felt before. It feels even faster than T-steps and a Mida multi-tool. It is insanely fast. And once again, this ability also recharges your rift much faster when you are near your allies. Landfall now fires 5 arc ground projectiles on cast. What does that look like? Well, I didn't know what that looked like either. So I figured I would show you. Look on screen right here. This is 32 meters. I am 32 meters away from my target. And boom. Landfall has 5 ground projectiles that reach up to 32 meters and kill enemies. That is insane. You both now have an instant shutdown on anyone that comes close when you pop your super, but you can also aim it away from you to get more kills. Now, another question you may ask is, okay, that's cool and all, but I'm sure it doesn't do very much damage. Ho ho ho. Let's bring a bubble into the equation. Landfall. Not only does it pop the bubble, but it pops the bubble and goes through it to kill the people inside. That is insanity. This super, Landfall specifically at least, went from being good, like it's a good option, but it's definitely not, it's not something to run the class for, to something that is now insanely powerful because once more, you can now roam as a Stormcaller for the rest of your super. In addition, if you pop an Arc Soul during your Stormcaller, you melt people. This class just got a whole lot better in its super. It went from one of the worst supers in the game to now one of the best in my opinion. This is a game changer. Aside from the buffs we've seen this update, let's go over the gameplay loop for this class. It all revolves around Getaway Artists and Arc Souls in general. You don't even have to run Getaway Artists if you don't want to. You could run Ophidians, that's a good option too. But I think Getaway Artists is the move. What does this exotic do? When you hold your grenade button, you get a sentient Arc Soul. This Arc Soul follows you wherever you go, lasts for 20 seconds. It is better than a normal Arc Soul, and gives you grenade energy on hits, as you can see right here. Now, there is an interesting interaction between that and the Rift on Bottom Tree Stormcaller. Whenever you walk into your Arc Soul Rift, when you already have charged your Getaway Artist, it refreshes that timer. So what this looks like is that whenever you pop a Rift, you can have your Getaway Artist Arc Soul indefinitely. This is insanely powerful because of how much damage this does with the buff to Arc Soul, because once again, a 10% increase in fire rate is essentially a 10% increase in damage. This makes it extremely easy to shut down shotgun pushers with something like a Darkest Before. You might ask, what if you don't have a Rift? Well, that's where you just do. Electrostatic Surge, your Rift lasts longer, goes from 15 to 20 seconds, and it charges faster when you are near allies. This is a pretty substantial bonus, and you can generally have another Rift by the time your original Rift goes away. So, what does this look like? I sprint with my team to the middle of the map, I pop my Arc Soul, I pop a Rift, and I just go turret mode. I can use my primary because my Arc Soul kills people fast enough that special weapons can't kill me. And so, you can hard carry a game. This right here is my solution to team balancing. Getaway Artists on Bottom Tree Stormcaller is the best way to play solo Destiny now. And I am not exaggerating. The super is both a shutdown and a roaming super. It gives you a lot of options and allows you to play in pretty much every game mode. In certain playlists, a shutdown is going to be more valuable than roaming, and vice versa. You have both, and both of which are pretty strong, with the Landfall being extremely strong, and whenever you have an Arc Soul and are in Storm Trance, it is very valuable as well. In addition, you are the king of primary duels, because you just do more damage than just your primary. It is very good, and it is very nice as someone who is such a primary focused player. I don't have to pull out my special weapon because my primary kills so fast with an Arc Soul. Additionally, I can help my teammates. They can run through my rifts, get these mini Arc Souls as well, but this is mainly for me. I do sprint faster when playing with my team, so if we are team shotting, we're running as a pack, I am going to be the fastest person in the lobby probably, and so I can just challenge lanes before they peak, and so I can set up my Arc Soul, I can set up my rift before the enemy even gets to mid-map. I'm sure you can see why this is strong. I'm just going to roll some gameplay and let you guys watch this. This build is insane and something I 100% recommend running. Sure, you don't have to run Getaway Artists once again. Something like Ophidians is still great. T-Steps for even faster movement is good too. However, Getaway Artists, in my opinion, complete the build. This is very scary as someone who is not a Warlock player, but I am still extremely excited to see a class like this that has not been played in a long time to finally get some love and potentially be one of the best classes in the meta. Please go give this build a try. It is extremely fun, and if you are a higher elo player such as myself and you are frustrated with having bad teammates, this fixed the problem for me. Enjoy.
Zone C. You have zone advantage. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Two for one. No. Power play. Enemy has your zone. Shut the enemy down. Captured Zone B. Double down. Captured Zone C. You have advantage. Your moments of clarity are weapons, Warlock. 5 minutes remaining. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Call the Praxic Order, call the Thanatonauts, the Ginseng Scribes, call everyone so they can witness you. Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. 3 opponents down. You're in the lead. Zone C lost. them. Zone A lost. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong. Double down. Victory is all I ask. Good. Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians.